So we're here in Cannes. I'm joined by Dubai Duty Free's Executive Vice Chairman, Colm McLoughlin. I'm delighted to meet you even on this rainy day, Colm.
Dermot, good morning. How are you?
I'm very well, thanks indeed. Now obviously a big year for Dubai Duty Free. Tell us a little bit about the milestone that you're just about to hit.
We're thrilled. This is year 30.
Yeah.
And of course, 30 years ago, we never visualized that we would be sitting here like this. 30 years ago, we never visualized that we would have grown to the extent we have, because we're now either the biggest or the second biggest duty-free operation in a single airport in the world. We've been lucky along the way. We've done a lot of different things, but we've grown from a startup company to a business of $1.8 billion US will be this year.
So you're projecting the 1.8 billion, and you started with in year one, remind us?
Year one total was 20 million US dollars. I remember our opening day quite clearly. You know, we were making mistake after mistake, and we had sales on that day of $42,000 or $43,000. Our anniversary day last year, on the 20th of December, we had sales on that day in excess of $20 million, which was the same as our first full year in 1984. And the thing in passing worth saying is we started in 1983 with 100 staff. We still have 44 of those staff working with us. We call them the pioneers. And I'm one of them, and George Horton is one of them, and Saba, who's here in Cannes this week, is one of them. But we now have 6,000 staff. We started with, a couple of thousand square meters of retail space. We now have 26,000 square meters. And we've had many, many things along the way that we're pretty pleased about.
So you're going to mark that anniversary in a fairly special way, I imagine, later in the year?
Well, I think one of the highlights, of course, will be the 30-year book that the Moodie International people are doing, and has been distributed this week at Cannes. And we will concentrate a little bit on our staff, and we generally on our anniversary day give discounts. We're hoping, depending a little bit on this week, we're hoping to be able to find product that we can sell to our customers at 1983 prices.
Wow.
And of course we will have big discounts for all our passengers during the day, and several other bits and pieces.
Now this year, obviously, a big year in many other ways. We had the opening of Concourse A, of course, at Dubai International. What impact is that making on your business, and how has the business gone this year so far in terms of trading?
Concourse A is working very well, and we keep on getting very positive feedback from our customers about it. Mistakes we'd made in other places in the past, we try to correct them, so we have very nice wide aisles and stuff like that. But it's working very well. Emirates during the year did an agreement with Qantas, so there's, in addition to Emirates 380s, there are Qantas flights every day coming through there, and I think the potential for that is fantastic. Yeah. Our total year, we're plus 12% on last year, and in our case 12%, is about 170 million US dollars or something like that. Yeah. Our sales for the end of the 9-month period, I finished, I think, at 1.27 billion US dollars, and we have no doubt we're going to hit our target by the end of the year of 1.8 billion. And so the year has gone very well, and we've done a lot of extra recruitment, and
yes.
We're very happy with what's happened so far.
You're making investments across the business as well. I mean, there's been, I think, in T1, you can maybe explain what's been happening elsewhere across. It hasn't just been about Concourse A, there's been some of the older terminals.
Yeah, we're looking all the time, and Terminal 2, for example, where Fly Dubai Airline and several others use it, there's been a reconstruction there. The terminal has been expanded. We are changing the duty free. It will be, about 1,600 square meters, but it's working well. On the 27th of this month, Dubai World Central is opening. We have a duty-free set up there, and it's ready to go. It's 2,500 square meters. And right now at the existing airport, Concourse D is being built.
Yes.
And Concourse D will open maybe 1 or 1.5 years from now, and we have plans in place. 7,200 square meters of additional duty-free will go in there. And stuff like our quantity of product, we're going to sell 75 million pieces of merchandise this year. We're going to do in excess of 24 million transactions on our registers this year. We've opened our hotel in the past year. It's running at 72% occupancy. We started a new sporting thing during the year, and we had the first ever outdoor darts masters tournament in our tennis stadium. Right now we're extending the Irish Village, the terrace outside the Irish Village, and we're building a new outdoor bar there, and so things are very positive.
Yeah.
But that's the story in Dubai. Things have recovered very, very well.
Yes, no, we've seen that, and obviously passenger numbers going through the roof as well.
No, numbers are great.
Just to come back to McLoughlin International, that's obviously for the long term, very exciting project for Dubai Inc., but also for yourselves as well, and the growth of the airport.
I think so. You know, the long-term plan for Dubai World Central is 64,000 square metres of retail space. And there is a government decree in place that says Dubai Duty Free operate that. We're starting with 2,500 square metres. The capacity of that airport is 160 million. They're already talking about adjusting it to make it 200 million. I think
in the world by a distance then.
Yeah, the existing airport will have 66 million passengers coming through this year, and the plan is by 2020 there will be 95 million.
Yeah.
Later in November, next month, the decision will be made about 2020, Expo 2020.
Yeah, that's right, yes.
And Dubai is one of the last 4 cities being considered, one in Brazil, one in Russia, one in Turkey, and one in Dubai. And there's a very positive feeling about that. And if Dubai do get that, it means the creation of 260,000 extra jobs during the next couple of years. And they're forecasting 25 million visitors. So it's very positive, Dermot, yeah.
Yeah. And looking, I guess, to the future and the longer term, even ahead, I think you can clarify, but I think you've doubled sales 5 or 6 times in your history so far. Where is it going next? Where are we going to be by, say, 2020, for example, as a business for Dubai Duty Free? If
we
it takes place then?
We think by 2018 our business will be $3 billion US. We think by that time we will be employing about 9,000 people. And our forecasts up to now have been pretty accurate, you know. Emirates have all these aircraft on order. The traffic at the airport and the forecasts generally have been very accurate. So we think we'll double again before too long.